Hey students, it's Professor Holberg from the English department, wanting to congratulate you on completing your coursework for this crazy spring semester, and also to give you some words of encouragement as you now enter into your final exams. Having seen your excellent work all semester, I'm so confident that you'll do well. But that's not to say it won't be difficult, or maybe even seem overwhelming to you. When I'm in situations like that, the thing that helps me most, and maybe this isn't surprising since I'm an English professor, is poetry. So I wanted to share a couple poems with you today that I hope will encourage you as well. The first one is really about the attitude I want to bring to my work. It's by a poet named Marge Percy, and it's called To Be of Use. And this is how it goes. The people I love the best jump into work head first, without dallying in the shallows, and swim off with sure strokes almost out of sight. They seem to become natives of that element, the black, sleek heads of seals bouncing like half-submerged balls. I love people who harness themselves, an ox to a heavy cart, who pull like water buffalo with massive patience, who strain in the mud and the muck to move things forward, who do what has to be done again and again. I want to be with people who submerge in the task, who go into the fields to harvest and work in a row and pass the bags along, who are not parlor generals and field deserters, but move in a common rhythm when the food must come in or the fire be put out. The work of the world is common as mud. Botched, it smears the hands, crumbles to dust. But the thing worth doing well done has a shape that satisfies, clean and evident. Greek amphoras for wine or oil, Hopi vases that held corn, are put in museums. But you know, they were made to be used. The pitcher cries for water to carry, and the person for work that is real. I love how Percy acknowledges here at the end of this poem that we are made to do work. We are vocation-driven people. And our vocation right now as faculty and as students is to complete the semester, even when it's pulling like an ox through mud, even when it's bringing in the harvest from the fields. It's time to bring in all those things that have been planted over the course of the semester and bring it in. But we bring it in together. We're all in this work together. We're all straining with great patience. And we all do it because it's the work God has called us to in this moment. And so now it's time to bring in the harvest. I like that idea because Wendell Berry picks it up in the second poem I want to share with you. It's simply called X. And this is how it goes. Whatever is foreseen in joy. And I want to just add here that we, of course, have been looking forward to the end of the semester for a long time. We're looking forward to the end of our academic work for this year. So let me start again. Whatever is foreseen in joy must be lived out from day to day. Vision held open in the dark by our 10,000 days of work. Harvest will fill the barn. For that, hand must ache, face must sweat. And yet, no leaf or grain is filled by work of ours. The field is tilled and left to grace. That we may reap, great work is done while we're asleep. When we work well, a Sabbath mood rests on our day and finds it good. I love here that Barry both talks to us about the work we need to do, the way that our hand will ache, our face will sweat, that it takes 10,000 days of work, and this semester may have felt to you like it lasted 10,000 days. But ultimately, once we plant, the harvest is given by God, the God who begins the good work in us and now brings it to completion. And that at the end of it, I love this benediction he leaves us with. When we work well, a Sabbath mood rests on our day and finds it good. So when we do our best, when we do the work God has called us to, God will bring it to completion and use it for his good purposes. So I hope you can use that as a kind of encouragement to do your best, work as unto the Lord, and every blessing to you as well as you do it. I hope this has encouraged you a little bit. I will also say, if poetry is not your thing, I recommend, even if you are like me, sheltering alone, a dance party. So I'll just leave you with a little ABBA, a little bad professorial dancing, and say, be filled with joy, the semester is almost done. Good luck on your exams. I know you'll do great.